Taekwondo Night here, live. Sno0py Watts interview coming up next. What inspired you? Or who inspired you?
Well, one of my biggest inspirations is just life in general. Being fortunate to make it to a university and to have the chance to explore new things along the way. And just learning a lot of things and embracing the process, most importantly, and hanging around good people and standing around positive energy.
So life experience. So how about any specific artists, any musicians that make you think, hey, I want to do this?
Well, I'll start with the musicians and then I'll work my way to the artists. As far as the musicians, as far as the the German community, some of my personal influences, I have to say, first off, right here, home base, Mr. Pedro percussion instructor of the Sno0py drum on that. He's been very, very inspirational, very motivational. He always has something, to give, like that little token that it's up to you, whether or not you want to take it and make something out of it. He's very wise, very down to earth too, and I definitely personally appreciate that because he's pushed me a lot. I'm sure he's done that, for many others as well. He's one of my influences, and moving on to some other guys. Questlove, the drummer for the Roots. I admire that he's like he's just a down-to-earth person that he works hard, but he doesn't let his work get to his head. You know how it's so easy. You know how people can get.
Right.
Like as far as I do this, so I'm like this, and he's a guy that's just kind of like, well, hey, business is business, but at the same token,
You got morality.
exactly. So he don't lose sight of it. And there are many other drummers. Aaron Spears, Teddy Campbell, the late great Marvin McQuitty, God rest his soul. Gerald Hayward. It's a lot. It's like a list of guys, and we'll be sitting here literally like for hours going down this list. But as far as like the artists, my personal favorite, that at least I feel that I can relate to would be Wiz Khalifa and Currency. The reason being is because they, I feel like they're very, very peaceful people. Like as far as like the types of energy that they bring and what they like to be around. So that's kind of, for me personally, like one of the biggest things that really kind of inspired me to just push forward, because you never know who you could be inspired. So it's like, I definitely take that into heavy consideration.
They say you are who your influence are. You become who your influence are because you gather all those up into one characteristic as one whole, as one person. So talk a little bit about your upbringing and how it made you the person you are today.
Oh man, my upbringing, well, as I stated, I'm originally from West Palm Beach, which is about 3 hours south of here. And to have like a family, like that family, that priceless feeling of just having family that you can always appreciate, that like no matter what, they're always there to, back you, whether you're right or wrong. And, they'll let you know if you're wrong, but they'll still kind of back you a little bit. So, I mean, that's really been like a major thing as far as my upbringing, just like trying to, stay appreciative of that and not lose sight of, what I was taught as a child along the way. Because I feel like, staying true to that is the grand way of how to stay true to who you are. And it's a big thing, it's a big way of learning more about yourself too. Because you know how some cats can get, oh, well, I'm this age now.
Right.
So it's whatever I want to do now.
Right.
It's like, I mean, realistically, as people, they kind of have that right, but at the same time, I don't feel like that having that opportunity should overshadow, the person that you are, like just whoever that person may be.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's really like a major thing, and that's why it's like as far as the like in the musical world, it's, you know, it's been a great journey thus far, and you know, I've learned a lot, and I got tons of more things to learn. So, you know, I try to always keep like an open mind to that, and you know, that's just really like what inspires me to continue to, you know, stay true, one, and then two, just continue to, you know, strive for more, strive to do better. Like, I feel like as far as the D2AG movement, you know, that's that cultural response to that what's the word? To that oh man, all right, yeah, that's the cultural answer to that unanswered question.
From the madness splurging, learn about school begins stingray sea urchins, do it for my old head.